And now it's time for some breaking news! Alright everybody, it's St. Patrick's Day, so the first thing I want to bust into is, of course, the Leprechaun franchise. And and not that there's a new one coming out, there's nothing really that important about it, except that if you're in the spirit and you want to, celebrate St. Patty's Day, well, you can drink a beer and watch this ugly little leprechaun kick some ass and eat people and chop them up and anything on Peacock. And pretty much Peacock has them all. They have Leprechaun 1, they have Leprechaun 2, 3, 4, In the Hood, Back to the Hood, Origins. But if you want to watch Leprechaun in Space, that's on there too.
That's the best one in the franchise, Brian. Don't you shortchange that movie. Until you take your horror franchise to outer space, you're not a real horror franchise.
It's true. It's true. We were talking about Machete the other day, about Machete in space. And I was I'm all for that shit.
Fast and Furious finally became a real franchise because they went to space. You're welcome.
Sabrina hated that shit, by the way.
That was the
she
nail
was not about that
for me. I was like, are they seriously in fucking space?
Doesn't matter. Until you go to space, you are not a franchise. Period.
I strongly disagree, sir.
Tom Cruise is going to space pretty soon here too. The only one you have to wait for if you can't get on. Yeah, Mission Impossible. I mean, come on. It is the Mission Impossible. Get it, Tom. Friend of the show, Sabrina. Friend of the show. She's going to fight me on that one.
For you.
But the only one you can't watch is the 2018 one. That one you can watch, but you have to rent it on Amazon Prime. But yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Cool horror movie. It's unique for what they do with it, but it's not Warwick Davis. It is Hornswoggle from the WWE wrestling universe.
Oh, it's Hornswoggle.
It's Hornswoggle.
This is getting worse by the second.
Good for him.
You're
good
welcome.
for him.
Hey,
I'm happy he's getting paid.
Patty's Day, you got to watch the Leprechaun movies, and you got to throw in some Boondock Saints for fun.
I love Boondock Saints. I'll give you that.
They're so good. So good. There's the first one. There's a second one. I don't think I ever saw the second one, though.
I didn't either.
It's fun. That's all I can say.
Not as good as the first, though, right?
It's not as thought-provoking and awesome, but it is awesome and fun.
Okay.
They know what they're doing.
Jake, have you ever seen any of those? Have you ever seen Leprechaun movies, Jake? Slonecki, Fast Slonecki? I'm going to call you Fast Slonecki. Manager Fast Slonecki. I can't hear you, Fast Slonecki.
You're muted.
I was trying to fix my earbud. Was doing this very whenever you guys talked, it was.
We're live, everybody. We are live.
We are. Leprechaun freaked me out. They have all this they do a lot of small talk, and I'm not good with that. So.
And there you go.
Copy that, buddy.
Also, something that's happening, and they're doing this. Super Mario movie is coming out very soon, of course, and it's coming out for Easter, and Illumination, Universal, Nintendo is bringing it out, and there's the projections coming out for Super Mario Brothers. So now they're saying that it's probably going to make around 85 to 90 million plus over the opening weekend, because, of course, kids are going to go see this. You got Chris Pratt in this shit. You got Charlie Day. You got a big cast in this. I mean, I'm still excited to see Jack Black be King Kong, or be Bowser, I mean, that's pretty cool.
I was like, King Kong? That was a while ago.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. Donkey Kong is played by Seth Rogen, actually. Seth Rogen plays Donkey Kong.
Also, by the way, drinks to Lance Reddick. He was in the King Kong Godzilla movies.
Oh shit! Yeah. Boom. You know, Lance, but the Super Mario movie is coming out, and I'm like, honestly, it's awesome. I'm excited about it. I was really worried about it at first, but I'm like, let's just go for it. It can't be worse. I mean, even though it's a bad movie, I still like the original one with Bob Hoskins. Even though it's a horrible movie, I still like it. And that thing made nothing.
Classic. I don't know what you're talking about, Brian. Classic. Come on now.
A lot of people hate on that shit. A lot of people hate on that shit. They do.
I don't have honestly, the refined tastes that we have for the amazing palate that we've made for ourselves.
That movie only grossed $39 million and it cost $50 million to make. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just putting that out there. So Nintendo waited a long time to do a new one. They're like, fuck, we can't do that again.
Well, that original Mario movie was my childhood. God damn it!
My childhood too, man.
I love all that.
Also,
crap.
Something coming back is Bel Air, everybody. Bel Air is coming in for a season 3. Now, I didn't know this about Bel Air, but it was the second. It's been on the best shows for Peacock. It's been nuts. The second season was the highest second season release. The first season was the most watched original sophomore or original freshman show on Peacock. Both seasons have been the most watched for their debut, and so of course Peacock's fuck it, let's do some more, keep this shit going. And they're saying season 2 is coming back. If they're at the crossroads as a new figure comes into life with challenges in Bel Air, I guess. I fucked that up. So there's a
it is what
but Bel Air is coming back. Yeah. So the new season, there's a new person that comes into town and they gotta deal with the ramifications of that. That's what I'm trying to say right there. So I don't know. I never watched Bel Air. I watched the original Bel Air, Fresh Prince of Bel Air, but I've never seen Bel Air. But I hear it's good. Enough to get 3 seasons.
Brian, the new season's supposed to be like, it's a serious show. This isn't a family sitcom like it used to be. This is like a serious drama piece. So is the new guy DJ Jazzy Jeff?
It's unfortunately it's not.
Does he give the new Will Smith a run for his money? Is that where this is going?
As long as they would play like parents just don't understand, I'd be happy, I'm
here.
I would just like to give a light shout out to our friend of the show, actual friend of the show, Mark Anthony, who did an episode in, I'm not sure if it was season 1 or season 2, but I hope he comes back, and I'm super proud of him. He's killing it as an actor right now. Mark Anthony Williams, everybody, to you.
Woo!
Yeah, to Mark Anthony.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Jake's like, I know that guy.
Oh, yeah, Jake, you know Mark Anthony.
Yeah. But I
The
know
singer, right? Is that who we're talking about? The singer?
No.
He's not. He's an actor,
name,
but
like his first name is Mark Anthony. His last name is Williams. He's an actor.
Mark Anthony. That's a nice name.
And I know it really is.
Right? It's a sexy name, Mark Anthony. That's all I'm saying.
Very sexy name.
So he comes over and watches Yankee games all the time. We work together on the neighborhood, and randomly,
that guy. He's amazing. Yeah.
I was
He's great.
watching. I was watching the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, like randomly. I think Brian was like, "That's Mark Anthony," and I was like, "What? Rewind!"
Yeah,
and we rewound, and it was Mark Anthony.
Nice.
Which happens often to us. So good for you, Mark. Congratulations.
Yay.
Yeah. He's kicking ass. He was on. I think it was like Saved by the Bell. We saw him on, and I was like, "Shit!"
Yes.
And you're kicking that. Yeah.
And Loot.
Yeah, so good.
We saw him on Loot too, randomly.
Yeah. Getting it.
Good for you, Mark.
And just like he's getting it, Paramount Plus and Showtime are getting it together because they're a new network, everybody. They're getting it together. And now they're launching their very first ever mobile-only plan. So apparently it's been so big on mobile apps, so like, let's make our own plan so you can just watch Paramount Plus with Showtime on your mobile app. And it's going to cost, it's called a basic plan. It's going to cost $280, and for your ad tier, and then $420 if you wanted to have it without ads. That's pretty much how it goes.
Basic bitches is what you're saying.
Basic bitches. It's called Basic Bitches. Get your Paramount Plus on. And you can watch everything on this. So you can watch Yellowstone, Yellow Jackets, everything that's the yellow on it, 1923, Star Trek Picard, you can get it all. And the executive vice president, international manager, said that with the mobile entertainment consumption increasing around the world, a mobile-only option will make our slate of programming more accessible to our audiences in mobile-first countries. Because apparently 50% of the online population is in Mexico. In Brazil.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you for you trying to bring us knowledge, and I'm interrupting you with a stupid
knowledge.
Question. Okay. All right, Dane Cook.
The more you know.
Way to bring it in.
The more you know. I went to the store and got some Cheetos. It was amazing. And I saw a person next to me. I was like, what are you doing?
It does a good Dane Cook. But now you got a drink.
Dane Cook.
Rachel,
is
you got
this
a
all
drink.
thanks to Ryan Reynolds? Is this thanks to his special deal?
Oh, he's my favorite.
What? Oh,
Friend
this?
of the show. Friend of the show, Ryan Reynolds.
Hey, we'll talk about Ryan Reynolds in a little bit, okay? So he gets a small amount of time only on this show. He gets a small amount of time.
Yeah, I know. We don't want Sabrina to pass out from the hotness of Ryan Reynolds.
I'm so sorry. He is a good person. He makes excellent alcohol. He's very funny, and he's also handsome. What is that?
Okay, you want to talk about Ryan Reynolds? Let's talk about Ryan Reynolds.
We get it.
Let's talk about Ryan Reynolds. Okay, Ryan Reynolds is selling Mint Mobile, everybody. He's selling Mint Mobile. So Mint Mobile is going to be sold direct to consumer prepaid wireless company to T-Mobile. So it's happening it's worth $1.35 billion, everybody, which I was like, what the fuck?
Damn,
so Ryan Reynolds is cashing the fuck in on this. Now they're saying that's up to that. So they're not sure exactly what the deal is going to come through. They're going to have all details worked out within the year. So it's going to come more. We'll find out more details as we move forward. But I mean, it's a maximum of $1.35 billion, 39% cash and 61% stock. So that's a lot of money. And Ryan Reynolds made a joke online saying like, the runner-up almost got it, which was his mom. But then, they just outbid her last minute. So, his mom really wanted it, but, T-Mobile got it last minute. And they're already running their towers on T-Mobile as it is. So if you have Mint Mobile, you bounce off T-Mobile as it is, and then you get all your service through them. So it's an easy integration. It's still going to work the same. It's not going to change at all. And, it's a big conglomerate that they're just like joining together with, which makes sense for T-Mobile,
Would help his case.
Right. And Brian, I'm a mama's boy, so all you did was just make me like Ryan Reynolds even more. I'm sorry.
Hashtag Team Ryan. Thank you.
I'm a mama's boy too, everybody. I'm a mama's boy too. I'm so much so I had a friend in college who got me a t-shirt. I had a friend in college who got me a t-shirt that said mama's boy, but on the back of the t-shirt it says, yeah, your mom loves me. I'm just saying.
Fuck yeah.
Siri wanted to chime in on that.
And Siri likes me too, everybody. Just saying.
Siri's a friend of the show.
Siri's a friend of the show.
Hey, just saying her name out loud, or Alexa. Just say it too loud.
Don't Alexa.
Yeah,
Alexa. Jacob's hashtag Jacob's hot mom.
Hashtag Jacob's hot mom. Hey, let Lexi know.
No. Honestly, good for Ryan Reynolds though. Like he gets to sell Mint Mobile. He already sold Aviation Gin and made a shit ton of money already too. So he's getting rid of all. He sold Aviation Gin already too. That's already gone. Yep. So he sold that shit already. He sold it for like in 2020. He sold it a deal worth $610 million. Everybody, $610 million. How much money does this man need?
Dude, he made the most clever ads for that. Remember when he had his mom on and he made Mom's Punch? Like, how hilarious was that? Or when he made the one for Father's Day with Nick Cannon, and he said how many kids he had, and he spit taked the gin. Like, he's so clever and so funny. Like, I honestly just I love anything that he does.
I have to read this comment. Jacob, show us your mom.
I'm gonna do it. My mother's a saint. She's amazing, and I will do it.
And apparently, she's super hot.
Gross, but yeah,
Ryan.
That's what people are saying. I'm just saying. I'm just reading the chat. She is a very, very big deal in the chat right now. Your mom.
It's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal. Ryan Reynolds will still be the spokesperson for Mint Mobile, though. By the way,
and leather-bound books is my question. He better be the sponsor, obviously.
He's still be the sponsor, spokesperson.
You gotta come
I'm
this way.
gonna give Jacob a single so we can see his mom very clearly
right now. Okay, just for you guys, you sick.
Hi, Mom. Oh wow, rude.
Oh,
You're just,
I'm looking forward to those genetics for myself.
Oh, that's too good. But Ryan Reynolds, maybe
love you.
Happy St. Patty's Day. Hey, for moms, everybody, let's take a drink for moms because we gotta cheers our moms. Happy St. Patrick's Day, mother. To all the Marlenes out there, that's my mom.
I love that your mom's name is
She is your mom.
It's a great name. You never hear it. Like in The Last of Us, her name was Marlene. I'm like, Mom? I never hear that shit, Yeah.
My mom's name is Dana, but I found out it's German for a male name called Greg.
Oh, shit.
Interesting.
Not Marlene.
That's cool. Not Marlene.
But it is Shirlene. You're welcome, Mom. I'll put your name out there. Dana Shirlene. That's right. We're Southern.
Hashtag not Marlene.
Hashtag not Marlene. Shirlene. The Southern Marlene.
Sabrina has Ryan Reynolds as a friend of the show, but a real friend of the show is Nic Cage. And Nic Cage has a new show coming out. He's got a new movie called Sympathy for the Devil. Now, this is by LRJE Films, a unit of AMC Networks are bringing this out. Now, they've been releasing a bunch of his movies now recently. So they're actually picking up all the Nic Cage. Like, give us more fucking Nic Cage because they love the fuck out of him. It's also starring Joel Kinnaman, who was, fucking killing on RoboCop. I'm just kidding. I mean, no one liked RoboCop. Maybe Jacob liked RoboCop. I don't know.
I fucking love RoboCop. I got Peter Weller's autograph. By the way, short story.
I'm saying about the new RoboCop though.
Fuck the new RoboCop. But Peter goddamn Weller, I worked with that man. He is amazing. He knows his shit, and he believes in 8-hour work days. God bless him. And
nice.
Clint Eastwood
the first thing
too.
he said is, he goes, "Don't call me Jefe, don't call me Boss Man, and don't call me Robo." And I met him 3 days in, and I said, "Hey, listen, I'm a big fan. I'm sorry, I have to do this. I'm a lowly PA. You can fire me. I don't care. It's worth it. Can you please sign my Blu-ray trilogy set of the original RoboCop, the best RoboCop?" And he looked at me and he goes, I like your balls. And he signed Peter Weller
on
Robo.
your balls.
Then he walked onto set, not on my balls, but he just said, I like that, I like that you got balls, kid. Sorry, that sounded weird the first time, but I like that you got balls, And he walked on the set and he said to everyone, he goes, Jacob is the only one allowed to call me Robo.
Oh, shit.
And now I have high praise from Peter Weller. That's right. RoboCop fucking loves me. And I follow the Prime Initiative.
I golf clap for you, sir.
Well, Nic Cage's new show, Sympathy for the Devil, has Joel Kinnaman in it as well, but he was also on For All Mankind, in case you watch that show on Apple TV+.
Great actor, by the way. Great actor.
Also, Altered Carbon.
Also, Altered Carbon.
Suicide
Squad. He was fucking amazing.
Fucking killer.
I cried for him. It was good.
Me too. And I was so pissed at Peacemaker for getting a stupid spinoff. I was like, he killed Joel Kinnaman.
Yeah. Where's Joel Kinnaman?
Kill the fuck out of him.
We gotta bring him back from the dead.
Fuck out of him.
Universe, we can do this. We can bring Joel Kinnaman back from the dead.
But this movie comes out July 28th, 2023, everybody. And Nic Cage is producing it, of course. He's making deals left and right, Nic Cage. He's making shit happen. The story is set in motion after a man is forced to drive at gunpoint with a mysterious passenger. And he finds himself in a high-stakes game of cat and mouse when it becomes clear that not everything, is as it seems. Nic Cage is getting it. I'll watch this show. I'll watch anything with Nic Cage, Like, fuck it, let's do it.
Did you notice not only is he getting it right now, this company that's putting this movie out, they've put out 8 other films by him. So, he's their go-to guy. Like, they fucking love him, just like we do. So, friend of the show, Nic Cage.
Friend of the show, Nic Cage. You keep working, man. You keep working because, honestly, we'll keep watching.